Good afternoon. My name is Dana Titus, and it is my pleasure to welcome friends and family to such an exciting day. A day we have anticipated for some time. A moment when we acknowledge our success and recognize our challenges that reflect our passion and commitment to a profession that is dedicated in accepting numerous roles that are demonstrated through the daily delivery of patient care. A profession that has been embodied by historical developments and nursing leaders such as Florence Nightingale, the Angel of Mercy, who changed the way society perceived nursing. Her holistic client care approach and influence in the development of nursing education continues to serve as a model for the improvement of general health and well-being, focused upon patient-centered care and support for the growth of nursing professionals. Today, we become part of that vision. I want to journey back in time to our first 3 days of nursing school orientation. These 3 days inspire what would become 2.5 years of gaining knowledge and understanding through a rigorous concept-based pathway, embracing opportunities and reflecting upon experiences that have attributed to our development of values of the nursing discipline, resulting in an individual thinking, acting, and feeling like a nurse. I would like to share with you an overview of some of the concepts that have kindled an awareness of our role as future nursing professionals. Concepts that have been demonstrated through presentations, clinical experiences, and numerous exams, including over 17 exams within the last 16 weeks. Clinical judgment. Through the participation of clinical experiences, simulated scenarios, and the development of numerous patient care plans, we have gained an introduction to critical judgment skills, allowing us to identify factors that influence the patient's needs while anticipating possible changes in health status. By utilizing the nursing process, we gather objective and subjective information and interpret its meaning by implementing interventions that are effective in addressing patient care needs within a specific setting. As we pursue our careers in a variety of healthcare settings, we will continue to develop clinical judgment skills as we expand our theoretical knowledge, acquire more experience, and begin to recognize patterns with an appropriate response. Leadership. We have had opportunities to develop an awareness of demonstrating clinical leadership. This semester, each student within their clinical group was assigned charge nurse during their rotation. This assignment gave us the ability to observe and experience how a clinical leader delivers patient care by influencing and coordinating patients, families, and other healthcare team members for the purpose to integrate the care that is delivered to promote positive patient outcomes. Ethics. Ethical principles and practices have been a significant part of our curriculum and have introduced us to new ways of thinking and how to deal with difficult and obscure issues during patient encounters and within the work environment. Ethical principles guide how we respond to all professional relationships by practicing with compassion, respect for the implicit dignity, value, and uniqueness of each individual, regardless of social or economic status. Personal preferences are the condition of health quality. As we continue our journey into the world of nursing, we will apply these ethical practices by respecting the person and their self-determination as they convey their wishes and make informed decisions concerning their treatment plans. We will always direct our care to do good by acting in ways that promote the welfare and best interest of others. It is our obligation to deliver patient care and treatment without judgment or discriminate based on individual or members of an individual class. Each patient is entitled to the same level of care and consideration. And at all times, we will be loyal, we will keep our promises, doing what is expected of us, performing our duties, and being trustworthy. Patient education. We have covered covered substantial material that is a fundamental part of enabling patients to maintain optimal health wellness. Measures to prevent illness and strategies to recognize disease and manage the disease when it occurs. Within each of the 3 health and illness concept classes and this semester's concept synthesis class, each concept and exemplar presented exhibits a similar format, including the 5-step nursing process, which suggests independent and collaborative interventions. These interventions influence one of the most important components to meeting patient-specific goals and facilitating positive patient outcomes. This component is patient education. Nurses perform numerous roles within the healthcare setting, but one of the most important and lasting roles is that of the patient educator. We have been taught how to develop patient education and present it through in-class case studies and within our weekly patient care plans. Through patient education, we assist the patient to learn health-related behaviors so that they can incorporate those behaviors into their daily routines. With effective patient education, we empower the patient and their families to take control and manage their own health with confidence, reduce the risk of illness, promote endurance, and improve overall well-being. Communication. Developing communication skills has also been an essential part of our care competencies. For nurses, effective communication is critically important. The professional role demands that nurses are proficient at establishing and implementing an array of communication skills that will provide a successful role function while delivering quality patient care. Communication with patients and with members of the healthcare team are relationship-based. And by achieving communication competence in nursing results in optimizing safety and quality in the healthcare setting, demonstrating authority to create better and safer working environments, and for developing a voice to advocate for the patient. Communication competence is required for patient safety and health care quality, to prevent errors in the delivery of care by using tools and resources such as the SBAR, to transfer information between team members, commonly between nurses and physicians and nurse practitioners. SBAR is a tool that we have utilized during simulation and clinical experiences. This tool is used by nurses to identify self, describe the patient's situation, explain the background information relevant to the situation, provide an assessment, provide recommendations for action, and read back numbers. Safety. Patient safety is a concept that influences every other concept and exemplar that has been presented throughout the nursing program. Patient safety has always been essential in delivering responsible health care, and there should never be exceptions in practicing or implementing the standards of safety within the healthcare environment that would jeopardize the patient's safety. We continuously are being tested on our knowledge, skill, and attitudes that apply to safe practices within the healthcare setting. These objectives include knowledge of basic safety principles and unsafe practices, skills, how to utilize tools and resources to reduce the risk of harm to self and others, and attitudes, recognizing the cognitive and physical limits of human performance, and developing an attitude of collaboration across the healthcare team to ensure safe coordination and care efforts to enhance patient care. Collaboration. Collaboration is necessary in the practice of nursing. We have gained the understanding that by developing collaborative relationships with patients, families, communities, and other professionals within various disciplines, that we enact a joint responsibility by establishing a common initiative and collectively determine goals and set forth strategies to support the quality of health care. Collaborative learning within the classroom has also been a significant part of building relationships between students and professors. By engaging in a learning environment that has facilitated a setting of expressing a diverse range of thoughts and ideas that have encouraged different points of views, stimulating professional growth throughout our journey in the nursing program. These are just a few of the concepts that have been integrated and applied throughout the last 2.5 years of the nursing program. We have gained a copious amount of knowledge, and I will tell you that the challenges in acquiring this knowledge have been overwhelming, and the sacrifices have been great. But as you look into each of these students' faces today, you will see an expression of sheer pride and accomplishment, and we will tell you it was worth it. Today is the day that we transition from nursing students into nursing professionals. Today, we declare our professional identity by being present and accountable in a professional manner that demonstrates integrity, by honoring our word and actions with consistency and purpose, by showing compassion, being able to feel what another is feeling, and responding with intent to help address their needs when they are troubled or distressed. To practice courageously, being true to the beliefs and values of doing the right things for the right reasons. And for advocacy, fostering a culture of safety by always supporting and protecting the safety and rights of our patients. On behalf of the Fall 2018 WNMU Nursing Cohort, I would like to express our appreciation to the School of Nursing Administration, faculty, technical support analysts, advisors, and coordinators for their continued support and management of student affairs and assistance with technical issues. Thank you to all the WNMU nursing professors who not only devote their efforts towards preparing students to enter the nursing profession, but also represent our community and their healthcare needs through their highly qualified nursing services. And thank you to our families and friends for your support, love, patience, and inspiration throughout our nursing education, and to your continuous support as we become registered nurses and take our place among the most trusted profession in the nation. I would like to finish by saying to my fellow classmates, my friends, I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and it is an honor to walk across the stage with you today. Congratulations, and thank you.